Shorties in the city moving slow. 3500 for the coat. Only real niggas keep you flow. Man, yo, DJ Khaled's been telling us since what? The last album?
2015.
2000. Yo, the album's coming.
Nas album coming soon.
It's done.
Yeah. Then his last album, he was like, yo, Nas album done. shit still ain't here yet.
Man,
I thought it was shook at Jay-Z, to be honest. Jay-Z dropped 444. That shit's arguably a classic.
Yeah, like
I thought Nas might be shook. I don't know.
Yeah, like 444 represents like
The
Jay's
peak of old nigga rapping.
Right? Like who would have thought that Jay was gonna drop this type of album? Like, I'm mature, this is where I am in my life. It's like in a way you kinda expected Nas to drop an album like this, right? Not in the business sense of that, but him reflecting on like having Blue, Beyonce cheating, everything he's talking about. It's like you had expected a project like that from Nas, but Jay did it. And then Jay gave us jewels in business sense too.
Yeah. Then Eminem, another legend, dropped an album, and that shit was straight garbage. So, and I don't know, before Eminem dropped an album, I didn't know that you dropping a bad album when you're almost 50 could like really weigh on your career like that. But I don't know, man. I'd be looking at Eminem. I'd be like, I used to have Eminem top 5. I'm looking like, are you really, should you really be top 5 above like people like Nas, Jay, Biggie,
right?
Ghostface? Like, can you really be top 5 if you're dropping a trash ass album?
It's like when you listen to Renegade now, it's like you have like a total different perspective on it. It's like, whoa, well, I don't know if Eminem really killed them, bro. Like that's what it feels like. So I think that's why the hold up on Nas' album. I mean, he had to see the feedback that Eminem got, and he's like, whoa. And I think that's why he's working with Kanye on this album. Kanye says he's back to making soul samples. He's making beats.
Man, I don't think Kanye and Nas can sit down and really make a fire album like that. I don't know why Nas needs Kanye. If the album been done, it sounds like Kanye. I don't think Kanye was on the album like 4 years ago when Nas was saying the album's done. Right. So it sounds like they just Nas played him the album, and now they're just back in the studio making edits, which might be good, might be bad, because back in the day, Kanye's edits were literally just throwing a soul sample in that bitch.
Right.
It was on fire. But I don't know what a Kanye edit sounds like right now.
But remember, like, what's the biggest problem people have with Nas? His beat selection. Yeah. That's the biggest thing with Nas, and he's maybe thinking like, man, going with Kanye's soul samples. I mean, Kanye said he feels like he's 18 years old again to producing. I mean, the writing's on the wall. Like, Nas doesn't have to drop this album. Like, Nas' spot is solidified.
Yeah,
like,
but if he drops a trash album, that's gonna hurt points off. That's gonna hurt him. Like, people used to say old rappers dropping trash albums wouldn't hurt them, but I think Eminem was the first person to really drop a trash album. Like, people didn't like Magna Carta, but Magna Carta was still a good album. Right? Like, Eminem's the first person to drop an album, and people are just like, this ain't it at all. Like, one song and see it carried by the feature, and you're Eminem. It's crazy.
Yeah. So I think that's what Nas is worried about. I think Nas is a poet. He's a writer. He still wants to be loved. You know, he dropped Illmatic when he was 18. Yeah. Like, of course he cares. Like, what has J. Cole said? All poets just want to be loved. Yeah.